Belle, are you all right?
What's the matter with Belle?
Come on, Belle.
What's with her?
Hey, girl. You usually love being brushed. What's going on? Belle's not herself.
What's wrong?
Well, she was really below par this morning.
Notice anything else?
All I know is she's not the same old Belle.
She looks all right to me. But if she's behaving differently, it could mean something more serious. We should tell Drew.
Should I call a doctor?
No, Red, that won't be necessary. I've had this bad shoulder for years.
What happened?
I popped my shoulder moving these feed bags.
There's an knack to shifting those heavy bags.
Thanks, Red. I'll try to remember that next time. The only thing that's going to help me on this one is a visit to my chiropractor in the city. Max and Deborah couldn't have left at a worse time.
Belle's not really feeling
We'll look after Belle.
I can keep things afloat until you recover.
It's a generous offer, Red, but running these stables is too much for one person.
I can handle it.
It won't be just Red.
Yeah, and he's got us to help out. The Saddle Club will do whatever we can.
And I'll get Scooter to come in and help out with horses and stable maintenance.
We'll take care of it, Drew.
It'll be a cinch.
Is Darcy here?
Red, I need to talk to you about Belle.
I forget which bit I'm supposed to use on Penny, because I'm supposed to ride down.
I can't find my bridle and I can't tack up. Can you tell everyone to look for it?
Melanie, can you wait a second? I was
Why
talking
do
to...
ponies wear different bits?
Because each pony is different.
How?
Red, I think Belle's sick.
Stevie, can you give me a hand with these students? They need help tacking up. Got to call Scooter. Okay, listen up. Anyone who needs a hand tacking up can ask Stevie.
Well...
Okay, you've got the wrong bit. You need to go down the right one.
Stevie, do you know what mine is? Help me first. Please.
There you are. I'll have you know, this place is becoming an absolute shambles. I'm going to have to look seriously to find another place to ride. I can't exist in these conditions.
Not now, Veronica.
This can't wait, Red.
Okay, what is it?
Garnet's stall hasn't been cleaned yet, and by the looks of the chaos around here, my lesson has no chance of being on schedule. You do remember my private lesson, don't you?
Oh, yeah. That can't be right.
It is, and it's the only thing around here that is on time.
You're going to have to muck out your own stall today.
You appear to be losing your grip on reality, Red.
What a funny horse.
I think she's trying to make friends.
She'd be such a fun horse to ride.
Hey, girls, careful. Angel is trouble. She's been sent to me for training. She's been running away with riders lately.
But she's just playing a game. She's so cute.
A runaway horse is not cute.
But she's so nice. And she likes people.
Appearances can be deceptive. Angel is not to be ridden by anyone but me.
Oh, hey, Red. You missed a fun time last night.
You're more than an hour late.
Oh, I had to eat.
Right now, you need to wake up.
Ooh, I think I need coffee.
No, Scooter. You have to start working. The lessons are an hour behind, and the stables are a mess.
I knew it was a mistake agreeing to come in today.
But you're here now.
What do you need me to do? That doesn't involve dealing with the little ones.
Stable work mostly. Make sure all the horses get their hay and the stalls are all mucked out. Also, the hay bales that are blocking the exit need to be moved.
I've only got one pair of hands.
Oh, Scooter, please don't leave me to do this alone.
Ah, my generous nature will be the death of me.
Hey, girl. You look as tired as I am. You haven't eaten. Carole, she hasn't touched any of her food. I'm starting to get worried.
She's usually the first to finish. She looks hot and sweaty.
And I haven't ridden her for hours. Been too busy mucking out stalls.
We should tell Red that we need Dr. Judy.
Okay, through the barrels, not around them, and then zigzagging through the flags.
Red, can I talk to you?
Okay, this is just a trial run to get everyone familiar with the course. Does anyone need me to go over it again?
I need to speak to you.
Okay, once round for everyone, and then back in your starting positions. Can't you take care of it yourself? I honestly haven't got a moment to spare.
Okay, I'll handle it.
Thanks, Carole.
Okay, the vet is on his way.
His way.
Dr. Judy isn't coming.
But I thought you just said that
Dr. Judy's out of town for the day, and she left an emergency number. I called it, and the vet is on the way.
Well, he better get here fast.
They said he was leaving right away.
No, Mum, I can't wait. I need you to come and pick me up right now. Because it's just so unfair. I can't be... What? I can't be left here in this chaos. I'll go mad.
Mum, never mind.
Hi, I'm Veronica D'Angelo. I'm sure you've heard of my family. And you are?
I'm George Whiteside, the emergency veterinarian.
You're a veterinarian. You don't look old enough.
Well, I've just qualified. So I was called here about a sick horse.
Oh, that's great.
Really?
Yeah, I mean that you arrived so quickly.
Could you show me to the sick horse?
Yeah, of course.
It's just over here.
I can walk by myself.
Right. This is the sick horse.
I see.
Excuse me, who are you?
He's our new vet, Dr. Whiteside.
Where's Dr. Martin? He usually fills in for Dr. Judy when she's away.
Dr. Martin is at a conference. Excuse me. Would you please calm your horse?
Honestly.
It's okay, girl.
The vet's just trying to find out what's wrong with you.
There's nothing wrong with this horse. She's stale from idleness. What she needs is more exercise.
Are you finished? Dr. Judy usually does a lot more
I'm
than
not
that.
Dr. Judy, okay? Belle has filled legs, one of the earliest symptoms of neglect in a horse.
Belle is well exercised. I ride her every day.
And perhaps the amount of exercise you give this horse is not enough for her. Every horse's needs are different, just like people's.
You make it sound like there's nothing wrong with her.
Just lack of proper care, that's all. I'll report my findings to the manager.
I'll show you the way.
Well, at least we know what's wrong with Belle.
Do we?
You heard what he said.
Wasn't he a dreamboat? We'll never see him again.
Not unless a horse gets sick when Dr. Judy just so happens to be out of town.
And Dr. Martin's at a conference. It'll never happen.
What if there's another sick horse?
When?
Now.
Which one?
We make it up, like Garnet's come down with something too.
Good thinking.
Do you think Belle's gait looks different?
just not running easily.
She doesn't seem to be benefiting from this exercise.
I'm starting to think Belle really is sick, and the vet's just wrong.
Well, Stevie should stop exercising her at any rate. It just seems to be making her worse.
I'm not riding her anymore.
Strange. Another sick horse that has nothing wrong with it. This is one of the healthiest horses I've ever seen.
It's so comforting to have your expert diagnosis.
And perhaps Garnet looks better because he feels safe with you.
Oh, I know I would. You're so good with animals.
And with people. I just feel so reassured with you around.
It's your air of quiet confidence that does the trick.
Girls, I'm a very busy man, okay? And should only be called to the stables on serious matters.
Yeah, I honestly thought this was serious.
Why else would we have called you?
And it's better to be safe than sorry, don't you think?
I'm extremely busy.
Oh, yeah, you must be.
What happened?
Belle's sick and has just collapsed from exhaustion.
Look, I stand by my opinion, okay? There's nothing wrong with this horse.
Carol, I think you're overreacting.
She's just collapsed. I'm sure by now you believe me that she's sick.
You might have worked her too hard. After such a long period of idleness, her stamina will only return gradually.
Stevie's been riding her for no more than 10 minutes.
Take another look at her.
I'm not so sure Dr. Whiteside knows what he's talking about in this case.
Carol, some respect, please.
I think Belle would be better off with a more experienced professional.
I agree with Carol.
Look, it's clear to me that unsupervised minors are threatening the horse's well-being. I might have to contact the Society for the Protection of Animals about this place.
What are we going to do? Belle needs a vet. Wait until Dr. Judy returns.
Just hope Belle can last that long.
I just know that Belle's problem has something to do with her legs.
And how are we going to help her now that Dr. Whiteside is gone?
Was he much help anyway?
At least he was a vet.
I think that Angel's getting bored of being cooped up in here. We should take her out for a hike.
But how are we going to get her out of here without any questions being asked?
Very carefully. I'll go get my saddle.
Gotcha.
Have you seen Scooter? Oh, he's got to be around here somewhere.
Is Garnet's stall clean yet?
Search me.
Well, did you clean it?
Did you want me to clean it?
I shouldn't have to ask.
I'll do it if you want me to.
It should be done automatically.
Automatically? No, I don't think I've got a switch for that. I'm just, you know, Frill's manual model.
Everything is just a joke to you, isn't it, Scooter?
I've done my share of crying. But it's laughing I prefer.
Crying? What have you got to cry about?
Are you trying to make friends with me, Veronica?
I'd have to be pretty desperate to do that.
Not desperate. Lonely, maybe.
I'd say you're the lonely one, Scooter.
Why do you think that?
Because you're always so eager to talk to me.
That's because I like you.
Stop it.
I can't do that. You see, liking you is automatic. I've got no off switch for it.
Like I said, everything is just a joke to you.
Who's joking?
I don't know where Red got the idea that Angel is dangerous. She's such a gentle horse.
Webb was probably just saving her for himself. But you can't fool us.
Or stop us. Oh, no, you don't. This was my idea. I get to ride first.
But I'm the more experienced rider. I should test her out first.
No way.
All right. How about we ride her together?
I was just going to suggest that.
It's okay, Belle. We're here now. We won't leave you.
Stevie, come and have a look at this.
It looks like there's something under the skin. This might be what's troubling Belle.
I think you're right. It's turning the whole leg septic. Thanks for stopping. I thought that ride would never end.
I can't believe we made it without falling off. Way to hold on.
Well, that's because we didn't lose our heads.
We were screaming for our lives.
Angel! Come back!
We'll never catch her.
Let's head back. Maybe we should try and make our way home.
Which way is home?
Beats me. Good girl. She's too weak to move.
This is all happening too fast.
I'm going to call Dr. Whiteside.
It's Stevie Lake from Pine Hollow calling for Dr. Whiteside. He has to take my call. No, this is not a prank. This is serious. But the training stud is over our way. Just ask him to come here after. Oh, please, don't hang up. Dr. Whiteside isn't coming over here because of the way he was treated. This is all your fault.
I'm sorry.
Stevie didn't mean what she said. She's just upset about...
What now?
Angel's wearing Melanie's saddle. She must have fallen off.
Yeah, well, doesn't surprise me.
Make sure Angel's put safely in the paddock.
You're asking me?
I'm also asking you to lend me your horse. Get off Garnet now, please.
What?
Please?
Dr. Whiteside, I know you think you were called out unnecessarily. I'm sorry I said the things I said, but this is an emergency. Please.
Melanie! Melanie!
Come on, Belle.
She's gonna make it, Stevie. You just have to believe it. Where's Carole? I don't think she feels wanted here. But I want her to be here at a time like this. Stevie, I am here. Take a look at Belle's leg. There's something lodged in there under the skin.
You're right, girls. It does have something to do with her leg.
Carole, I'm
I'm sorry for what I said. I'm so glad you got Dr. Whiteside back.
Could Belle have banged her leg on a piece of pressure-treated wood? Or perhaps just painted with lead paint?
The jumps are painted.
Well, that could be it. A splinter from a jump and she's probably being poisoned from it. Right, the splinter will have to be removed.
What are you waiting for?
Maybe you should call to see if Dr. Martin's back.
Belle can't wait that long.
You don't understand, okay? I've never done anything like this before.
Help her, Dr. Whiteside, please. You're the only one that can.
Come on, George. We know you can do it.
We have confidence in you.
I'll do my best.
I think we're going the wrong way.
Well, I remember that fence.
All the fences look the same around here.
Well, that's because you're not looking closely enough.
Melanie! Melanie!
Someone's coming.
Help! Help! Mia! Come get us! Yes!
Oh, she's so much happier. You did a great job with Belle.
Well, now that the splinter has been removed and the area is clean and dressed, everything's set to heal.
Thanks, Dr. George.
Thank you. You girls found the problem. And I was very impressed how much you all knew about horses for people without any formal training.
I'm really sorry about the way I treated you.
Well, you were right. And I am never, ever going to forget my first job. Bye, Belle. Bye, girls.
Hi. Why is the vet back?
Nothing now. But where have you guys been?
He rescued us. We were kidnapped by a crazy horse.
Hey, guys. How did things go while I was away?
A breeze.
Piece of cake.
A walk in the park.
Well, looks like you don't need me here then after all, huh?
I hope it was never
Nothing's gonna stop us now. 'Cause together we can do no wrong. Together.
Okay, guys, now let's brush up on some basics.
Oh.
Was that something I was meant to hear, Veronica? Some of your holts are not as square as they should be. First thing?
Sit deep.
Yes. Next?
Heels down.
Good. Next?
Close the fingers gently on the rein.
Excellent. So let's put that all together.
Hi, everybody. Pine Hollow, right?
Yep, this is Pine Hollow.
I'm Red O'Malley. What can I do for you?
I'm an art student. I was wondering if I could sketch some of the horses at your stables.
You can sketch Prancer for sure.
And Belle.
Not so fast, girls. It'll have to be run past Drew. I didn't catch your name.
It's Chelsea. Chelsea Smith?
Head on down to the office. You'll talk to Drew.
Thanks. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you girls.
She looks interesting. I loved the color of her hair. And that nose ring was way cool.
My parents say body piercings are vulgar. And her hair was ridiculous.
Well, I'd like to get to know her.
I think she's after something.
Well, duh, she is. She's come here to sketch our horses.
Not that. Something else?
Like what?
I don't know.
Drew seems really nice.
Yeah, the Regnerys are an excellent family.
And what's your name?
Carol and...
And what star sign are you?
Libra.
And what's your name?
Lisa. Virgo.
And your name?
I'm Stevie. Leo. Are you heavily into astrology?
I think that when someone is born affects their whole life.
Hello. My name is Veronica. You don't need to know my star sign. I have a question for you. Are you here to sketch horses or to give us the 3rd degree?
Ah, Veronica. Let me guess. Scorpio?
Wrong.
Well, whatever your star sign is, I can see you've got Scorpio rising. And yes, I am here to sketch the horses, but I can learn a lot about a horse by talking to its rider. I can see where Garnet gets its spirit from.
This is Veronica and Kristi saying bye-bye to Chelsea Smith. Or should I say Sherlock Holmes? What a Fruit Loop.
Veronica's kinda highly strung.
Carol's being nice. She's weird.
She's just Veronica. Well, we'll see you later.
What are you working on there, Melanie?
It's my project for school. We're supposed to illustrate our family tree. That's my mum, and that's my dad.
And who's this little thing showing her bare bottom to the camera?
That's Lisa. Mum said she was such a good baby.
Really? How fascinating. How come she doesn't have any clothes on?
Well, Mum said she just had an accident.
What kind of accident?
Well, the usual, I suppose.
Well, I'm glad to say that it was never usual for me.
Hey, guys. What's so funny?
Oh, you? Well, the back end of you anyway.
Melanie, what's that doing here?
Oh, easy now, Lisa. You don't want to have another accident.
Melanie? This is a personal photo. It is not for public viewing.
It's for school.
Be quiet. I don't want to hear your excuses. You are so awful.
Wow.
You can take it for a ride anytime you like, Red.
Pretty powerful.
Develops 50 horsepower if you wind it up.
Wait. You mean it's like being on a cart being pulled by 50 horses at once?
Yes, I suppose that's right.
And you don't have to clean up any manure.
Scooter, you're too much.
I have to tell you, I could get used to that. Oh, yes, I could. Hey.
She's such a flirt.
She's not a flirt, she's a flake. I'm gonna go check up on Garnet. I just don't trust that girl at all.
Veronica, look at this.
Did Chelsea ask you when our birthdays are?
Yeah, but we didn't tell her.
See, I thought so. She isn't here to sketch the horses. She's here snooping.
Why are you so suspicious of everybody?
Have a look in her sketchbook. There's a really spooky page with all our details on it.
Did she show it to you?
We had a look while she was flirting with Red and Scooter.
Sounds to me like you're snooping. Why'd you go through her private stuff?
You know what's really pathetic about the Saddle Club? You're naive. You can't see what's happening right under your noses.
Which is? Try to make sense this time.
She's lying to us. She's interested in us, not the horses.
She's an artist. They have to ask questions to understand everything.
Chelsea is up to something.
Like what?
Well, I think she could be on the run from the police.
Veronica, go easy on the sugar drinks.
We need your advice, Drew. It's about families. Do you know much about separation?
Not personally. Look, The first step is that your parents seek counselling.
It's not about parents.
Oh.
It's about Melanie.
You're not saying it right, Ashley. I want a separation from Lisa.
You better start from the beginning.
Well, it was all a misunderstanding about the accident.
There was an accident?
Well, Lisa wet her pants.
You're not saying it right, Melanie. Lisa's mad at Melanie because Veronica saw Lisa's bottom.
I don't want you to tell the story. You weren't even there.
Nor were you. You weren't even born.
Yes, I was. I was a baby.
And you're acting like a baby now.
Whoa there. Hey, I'm very confused. Now, I want you, one at a time preferably, to start from the very beginning. First of all, when did this accident happen?
About 10 years ago.
Bit of a secret.
Sort of. Yes.
So now Lisa's positive.
Is she ever?
This is what I reckon. Find a good time to say sorry to Lisa. Remember, families stick together. That's what they're there for. Come on. I'm gonna go make a cake.
Do you bake cakes?
I make them, then I bake them. You know, I know a guy who knits.
Do people laugh at him?
Yeah, a little, until the first punch.
I'm trying to find...
Hi.
Chelsea, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to find out as much as I can about the horses.
I think that's the next drawer down. You haven't been level with us, have you?
I've tried to be.
Why are you really here?
I can't tell you that.
Chelsea, Veronica's trying to make trouble for you. Stevie and Lisa and I would like to help. You should let us. What's wrong?
Ah, Scooter. I saw you talking to Chelsea. That is her real name. Did you find out anything about her?
I learned a lot about her trail bike.
Typical. She's a real mystery, isn't she?
No more than the rest of us.
Speak for yourself. I've got nothing to hide.
Then you're unique, I'd say.
Oh, I guess that's why you get on so well with her.
I don't follow you.
Well, see, I have a background that I'm not ashamed of. But you and her, you have no background. Or at least none you're letting on about.
And why is background important? Isn't that what background is? It's in the background.
See, you're still not coming clean about yours.
Explain exactly what a background is, and I'll tell you if I've got one.
It's where you come from, your family, your class.
Isn't where you are now, though, more important than where you're from?
No. Pedigrees and bloodlines are what make you who you are. I mean, look at Garnet now. You can just tell that she's an aristocrat. Look at her magnificent form.
She is beautiful, but she's an animal. People are different.
Yes, they are. They tell lies. Animals don't.
Chelsea, we want to help.
Art is so simple compared to life. That's why I like it. You can make it perfect.
We need to know the truth.
It's a long story.
We've got time.
I never really knew my father. My mum left him before I was born and reverted to a maiden name. And Mum never talks about him. I never know his name. And now Mum and I don't talk much. Recently, I found a letter. And I discovered that I have a sister. Well, a half-sister, really, who rides horses at Pine Hollow.
What's her name?
I don't know. I just know the month and the year of her birth.
So that's why you wanted to know what star sign we are?
But don't you know anything else at all?
This came in the letter.
That's half of a heart.
My sister has the other half. Have you ever seen anyone who wears something like this?
Kristi, can we ask you something?
Sure.
You sometimes wear a pendant of a broken heart.
This one.
Yeah.
Where did you get it from? My dad gave it to me for my 8th birthday.
Did he say anything about it?
Anything about it? Like what?
It's just that Chelsea's got the same one.
Really? And she said her father gave it to her.
She said her sister's got the other half.
So...
And that sister rides at Pine Hollow.
You're not saying this has got anything to do with me, are you?
It's too coincidental not to.
Have you told Chelsea about this?
It's up to you.
She found out the family had money, so now she's trying to con you.
So you don't think we are related?
Well, do you? I mean, surely your father would have mentioned something.
I wish Mum and Dad weren't overseas. I don't know what to do.
Well, I'm here for you, Kristi.
Maybe I should talk to Chelsea about this.
No. No, that'll just encourage her.
But the Saddle Club know I wear this.
I think it's time I had a firm word with the Saddle Club.
Hey, stop! Here's trouble.
Don't tell Chelsea a thing.
About?
You know what about.
Why not?
She's obviously a gold digger. It's the oldest trick in the book.
She's not playing a trick.
Can't you see what she's doing? She's turning you into her little helpers.
Do you have any proof?
She lied to us right from the moment she arrived. Why didn't she just tell us the truth up front?
I suppose she was scared nobody would believe her.
Exactly, because it is such a fairy story. And she doesn't even know the name of her so-called sister.
I think we should tell Chelsea that Kristi has the other half of the pendant.
Don't you dare. Just keep out of this.
But it'd be so sad if they truly are sisters and Chelsea rides off without ever realizing.
I'm trying to look out for my friend here. Kristi is my friend. And Chelsea is just a drifter looking for easy money. So you three can back off. This is none of your business.
I'm gonna tell Chelsea.
It's the right thing to do.
Let's go.
Veronica, you should step aside. Let Kristi and Chelsea sort it out together.
Ah, the Saddle Club strikes again.
They're trying to help.
I'm trying to protect my friend.
You're trying to protect yourself. Because you're afraid of sharing Kristi.
Kristi doesn't need a sister. I'm like a sister to her. She's staying at my place while her parents are traveling. We're very close. Just like sisters.
Kristi's got a big heart. There's room enough for both you and Chelsea. They're family, Veronica. Don't stand in their way. I know you'll do the right thing.
Did the Saddle Club tell you? And I'm glad that they did. It all adds up. It's the right birthday and you've got the other half of the pendant. Kristi, we're sisters. What's wrong, Kristi? Don't you believe me? You don't want me to be your sister, do you?
You could be trying to con me.
Con you? Why?
To get money out of me.
You think I'm making the whole thing up? You don't think that I'm your sister? You think I'm scamming you?
It's possible.
I've travelled all this way to be accused of being a crook. My own sister. Read the letter. I'm sure you'll recognise our father's handwriting.
I'm sorry for embarrassing you, and I want to...
Not now, Melanie.
We need to talk.
Has anyone seen Kristi? I've done the wrong thing. I've turned Kristi against Chelsea.
Chelsea rode off on a motorbike like a mad thing. And Kristi rode after her.
Oh, no.
Don't panic, Veronica. We'll find them. Come on.
I don't panic.
Is Lisa trying to ignore me? Looks like it. Families are tough.
Chelsea! Kristi!
Chelsea, are you okay?
My leg really hurts.
I can't move it. I'll go get help.
No! Don't go. Please, don't go.
It's okay. Calm down.
Don't leave me.
It's all right. I'm here. And we're sisters. Sisters don't quit on each other.
We've checked all the trails.
Let's head down towards the culvert.
No matter what happens, I'm glad I found you.
Whatever happens, I'm glad you found me too.
And we'll always keep in touch.
You bet.
No matter what.
First, I've got to get you out of this jam.
There they are!
Kristi! Veronica!
I hope that's the cavalry.
Yeah, it's the cavalry. You all right, Kristi? Better than all right. I've got my big sister to look after me. I'm glad you found each other. Yeah, that's what we just said. Thanks, Veronica.
Now remember what the doctor said. Though there's nothing broken, plenty of rest.
Thank you. And thanks for letting me sketch the horses too.
I'm just glad everything worked out in the end.
And thank you guys. I don't know what we would have done without you back there.
That bike is really heavy. Nothing we couldn't handle.
And Drew phoned my mum from the hospital. And she's flying in to see me. She said she kind of misses me. She hasn't said that for a long time.
You can come back for a visit.
Try and stop me.
I'd like to get to know you better.
Me too, Veronica. Oh, and I've got something here for you.
It's beautiful.
It's pretty great having a sister, isn't it?
Sure is. You know what, Mel? I'm glad we're sisters.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
I'm sorry for snapping at you before. I'll try to be more understanding when you get on my nerves.
Do I really get on your nerves?
It really gets on my nerves when you ask, do you get on my nerves?
Really?
Just kidding, sis.